All right, it says we're live. Can you see me?
Let me double check.
It says we're live. Can you see me?
Let me double check. Yep, so it's real live.
Okay. All right. Hi, folks. We are going live today actually to announce the winners of a raffle that we put together in partnership with our corporate partner, DonorBox. And our purpose here today is basically to do a draw of the winner, so that we have it on record that we did this completely randomly, completely without any sort of influence. And we will be working with the winner of the raffle to provide development services, and specifically to create a visual storytelling product, which Wes will create using footage that we collectively determine is appropriate for whatever message they want. And then I will work with the winner I'll give them a couple hours of my time in developing a strategy around grant seeking, proposal development, whatever the case may be, for capacity building for the winner. And just for context, don't mind our dogs. For context, we attended the International Women in Conservation Summit in Belize City in November. And it was an amazing, amazing conference planned and hosted by Sea of Life Caribbean, a nonprofit organization that does work on conservation in Belize and throughout the Caribbean, obviously. And so we had a great time there, and we decided to raffle off some of these services to organizations that were willing to meet with DonorBox, the DonorBox platform account managers, to learn more about that platform. So DonorBox is a fundraising platform that also has an integrated CRM. It's specifically aims at working with nonprofit organizations and mission-based companies to raise funds. It's somewhat like GoFundMe, but it has different features. It's cheaper. It has lower fees. It is available more broadly throughout the globe. And I really like it. That's why I'm an ambassador for them. So those who follow through on attending the demonstration meetings with DonorBox, we're entering their names into this raffle. So Wes is going to read off the names, just the first name and last initial for the sake of confidentiality. And I'll write them down on this paper, and then I'll cut up the paper. We'll put it in our little box here, and we will draw the winner. Okay, so
Rachel.
Names. Rachel.
V.
Rachel V.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dacia. Dassia.
Okay, Dacia.
R. Sorry.
Dacia R. Okay.
Mahogany.
Uh-huh.
Initial.
Shout out to Mahogany. Uh-huh.
Huette.
What's it?
Huette. H-U-G.
Oh, Huette. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Huette. Hey, Huette.
S.
S and
Jen. Jen.
Jen.
Initial C.
Initial C.
And Irene.
Irene.
Initial P.
Okay. And Pablo is in the comments asking if he can get a date with me. He says, I'm beautiful. Thank you, Pablo. I appreciate the compliment, but no, you cannot get a date with me because I am happily married to my husband, who just read off the names. But good luck finding your love. All right. So as you can see here, we have the names. Okay. I'm going to cut the paper up. All right. And in the meantime, I just want to acknowledge to anybody who's watching that, today is a rough day. for those of us that have ties in the United States, or many of us who have ties in the United States. No secret that yesterday was the inauguration, and a lot of people are finding their human rights, environmental progress, anti-corruption. Basically, it's being attacked. And so it's a heavy day, and I appreciate the opportunity to actually get on here and do this and announce the winner of this raffle, because most of the people that attended the IWIC conference, or the IWIC summit rather, and I believe, well, not everybody on this list, it lives outside of the US, but a lot of them do. So one of our goals for 2025 and beyond is to do more work internationally, because work in the US right now can be very difficult and very heavy. And so I'm excited for the opportunity to work with potentially people that are outside of the country and work on some global development initiatives. And, since we are based in Mexico, to kind of focus our attention to where we physically are. All right, so I'm cutting the papers, and then I'm gonna fold them up. So I'm folding up this one. We have because we reuse, recycle, right? We're gonna put the papers in this reusable protein thingy. Thank you, Pablo. Yes, my husband is lucky. He knows it too. I'm lucky too. He's very good to me. All right. Okay, I'm going to close this up. All right, so we have, you know what? I'm going to make this the same size as everybody else's, just to keep it fair. All right. Okay, so we've got the pieces of paper in here. All right. Babe, do you want to do the draw?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to do the draw. Shaking it around, shaking it around. Oh, we got to make fun. We have to make fun in this world that is so heavy sometimes. Okay, so as you can see, I have the thing here. I cannot see any of these papers. I'm picking one. I'm pulling it out. And the winner is Huette. Huette S. Now, I know who Huette is because I bought some of her sunblock. Yeah, Huette is the woman. She's amazing. We had a great conversation. She has all kinds of expertise, and I'm trying to remember exactly what her background was, and I don't remember, but I know that she developed Reef Safe sunblock, which I bought. I'm using up my old stuff before I open her stuff. So I'm going to do a review once I start using it, but it's Reef Safe. And for those that know, this channel is primarily about coral conservation and coral restoration. So obviously, like, we cover our whole bodies when we go in the water, but for my face, I do need sun protection. And so she made this wonderful product that is all natural, like very, very reef friendly and ecologically friendly. And I'm excited to start using it. And I'm excited. When we met at the International Women in Conservation Summit, we had a whole conversation, and I was like, I kept coming up with all these ideas for like where she could potentially market this, all of the dive shops, especially here in COZUMEL, where there is discouragement for using sunblock when you're going into the water. So I'm excited. We have a winner, Huette. We're going to work with you to help you grow your business. Now, it's not a nonprofit, so we'll just kind of tailor our services to supporting your for-profit mission-based company. And that's not to say that we won't be working with other people from the conference as well, but not for free. So congratulations, Huette. Oh, Pallavi says I am beautiful indeed. Thank you. Oh, Gerardo says I'm beautiful too. Wow, you guys are really good for my ego. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so more importantly than beauty is good spirit. And, we are here on this planet and here in this country, enjoying our lives here in Mexico with an intention to do good, to reduce the problems and not contribute to them. So that's kind of our goal with conservation, with immigration, consulting, with everything that we do. We aim to raise awareness of the problems that we're facing ecologically, socially throughout the world, and advocate for fairness and advocate for conservation, advocate for a more harmonious and peaceful and just and equitable world. So thank you for joining us on this journey. Thank you for tuning in for our short little live here. I hope that in the future we are able to obtain support in the form of ambassadorships and other kinds of, what do you call them? Not just, there's ambassadorship, well, whatever, corporate programs where we can get support that will enable us to offer more free services to nonprofits and small businesses that might not be able to, afford our services. We're hopeful that that model will proliferate in the future. And if you know anybody, if you have connections to any like dive gear companies, underwater camera companies that might be willing to support our work and thereby free us up to do pro bono work for nonprofit clients and small business clients, then you know where to find us, right here. Again, thanks for tuning in. Huette, I will be reaching out, Wes and I will be reaching out to have a meeting and decide, help you decide how you want to utilize the services that you've won from us. And just thank you, everybody. For those that are in the US, know that we're thinking about you. Know that we are supportive of human rights. We are supportive of equity. We are supportive of justice. We are supportive of environmental conservation and restoration. And we will continue to be that way regardless of who is in the federal administration. And if you're in the US and you're considering leaving, we can help you with that as well. I would just say don't wait too long because it's not looking good. All right. Thank you all. And thank you for the compliments, guys. I appreciate it. My husband's sitting here like, But it's nice to be complimented. I don't hate it. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Take good care. We'll be back soon. How do I turn this off? There we go. Yep. Yes.